Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. These are the days I want everything's going, and I don't just mean the mechanics. The fogger's on. I've actually whacked that thermostat up so that that fan comes on and turned the heater off because I don't need it. Even the extractor's kicked in, which means the inlet fan's running as well. And what are we running at? Heading up 26 odd degrees at 70% humidity. There's bright light. Today things will grow, and boy is that zygopetalum putting out some fragrance today. First time in a long time it's been so dull. So this is what I need. Preferably not every day, but at least every other day or every third day. A day like this will kick everything off and it will all start growing. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? A sea of green's no good, we need blooms. But we don't have to have everything in bloom all at once. You know, we can be patient, we'll wait for things that have bloomed, we now wait for the next blooms. Things that are in bloom, we enjoy them while they're going. But this is a growing day, a serious growing day. And I'm looking forward to many, many more of these. That cattleya still looks good, doesn't it? Love the colours. Yeah, so that's what it's all about. It just needs some sunshine. I will have to start worrying a little bit because the sun's getting higher in the sky as the day lengths climb. That's good, yeah? But as the sun comes round off the corner there, and before it gets behind that huge big tree, which you probably can't see very well because the camera won't focus on it, it's actually raw sun on clear glass on this end. And I was just going to put my hand through and... No, that's okay. I was just checking to see if the leaves are starting to heat up through that glass. They're warm, but they're not hot. So at the moment, that's okay. Then the sun goes behind that big tree, which filters it. It's almost like having an outdoor shade netting, if you know what I mean, because it comes through all those tiny little branches and everything. By the time it hits the glass, it's filtered. But then I've got that gap. When it comes out from behind that tree and before it sets, that gap is now going to get longer as the day lengths increase. So I've got to watch this end, and at some point the shade netting will have to go back on this end wall. I can never take it off of this end wall. 3 hours of sunshine straight through glass on the type of plants I've got on these high shelves, they would burn. Seriously, even in winter sun, they would burn. I've got Phalaenopsis up here, for instance. Now, you lot said, get some more light on your Phalaenopsis. Is that good enough? I reckon so. They're all getting an awful lot more light now. This is a time of year to take care. Watch your shading. The strength of the sun will now get stronger day by day, and into March. Once you're into March, it's quite strong. I know it doesn't seem like summer yet. You're not out in your shorts and your bikinis and stuff, and that's just the blokes. Yeah? So take care with the amount of light you're letting in. If it's through glass, it intensifies the light. It changes its wavelength or something like that anyway, and it sort of generates heat as it does it. So your plants could start getting quite warm quite quickly. And if you've got that without good air circulation, you're going to get some burnt leaves. You know, if the leaves stay still and the air on them stays still and the air gets hot, it's time to burn. That's how they burn. So take care with your light levels, especially windowsill growers. Nice south-facing window, nice bright light through the winter. Yeah, well, on a clear day like today, when the sun comes through that glass, it can generate a fair bit of heat and the intensity is increasing. So just take care. I've got to watch it now over the next few weeks. I mean, chances are this is the only sunny day I'm going to get and then it'll be miserable again. Typical England. But, you know, 2 or 3 days on the trot of light like this, raising my temperatures, which kicks all the humidifiers in and everything. These are growing days. These will start things into growth that haven't started already. Those that have started already will push on faster. So I do look forward to these days. But Yeah, if you've got clear glass anywhere, I mean, I'm relatively lucky because I haven't really got clear glass. It's absolutely filthy. The shade netting on that end wall hasn't been off for 3 years. The second layer goes on top of the first layer, and the first layer I've never taken off. This is the first winter I've had bare glass. And I need to watch it, or I will get burnt leaves. There will come a point where the length of time the sun is on that glass is just too long without some sort of filter. So I've got my eye on things, you know, I'm around most days, and if not that day, I'd be around the next day, so I can keep my eye on things. But take care, the sun is getting stronger. It's not really bikini and shorts time yet in the UK, if it ever is. But you know, this is a warm day in here. As I said, I'm up 26.5 degrees now. That's all it takes, is a bit of sun, and up goes the temperature, and everything kicks off. As I said, I don't see that on very often. This is the second time this year that it's got warm enough for the extractor to kick in. You know, there will come a time when that happens every single day, and I'm going to need my second fogger, because one won't do it. You know, the rate of knots that the air is pulled out and replaced by relatively low humidity from outside, I need 2 foggers, and they're on nearly all day to keep up with it all. But at the moment, this one's just kicking in and off every now and again. It's doing okay. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. As I say, just watch the sunshine through your glass. It can get quite intense, and it'll creep up on you. You know, your night times are still cold, you still put your coat on when you go out, and you don't start thinking about, oh, it's spring, it's heading towards summer, because it isn't yet. It's only just February, but the sun through glass can be quite strong. And I don't want to see lots of videos of singed leaves. You've all been warned. Take care. See you again next time.